There are many concepts available to help improve organizational effectiveness. Six Sigma and Lean are essential concepts to understand, and it is critical for the leader, whether business or education, to determine their implications to your specific organization. Many believe that Six Sigma and Lean are only for a manufacturing organization. However, that is not true. This slideshow will provide some insight into the application of Lean to my elementary school. While considering Lean principles, I have contemplated how I can bring consumer value to my school and the student writing process using the concepts of Lean. This presentation analyzes Lean from a scholar practitioner viewpoint through course material related to leadership, innovation, and continuous improvement, and my personal experience as an educational leader. It is important to understand the history of Lean and its connection to Six Sigma. Lean in itself creates value for customers by minimizing waste. Six Sigma is a system of methods used in an area of study which reduces defects by effectively solving problems. It is the problem-solving approach with the tools for developing and implementing rapid, data-driven solutions which can lead to breakthrough improvement in product, process, and performance. Lean accelerates Six Sigma through solving problems and improving processes in a faster and more efficient way. It is the blending together of the Lean and Six Sigma approaches and tools which increase productivity and efficiency. Lean looks for ways to reduce unneeded waste and increased productivity, as well as improving efficiency. And it allows for significant innovation and continuous quality improvement, striving for operational excellence. What is Lean? Husby defines Lean as a comprehensive process improvement methodology that streamlines operations from concept to customer delivery, reduces inventory, speeds production, reduces cost, and improves quality and response time using state-of-the-art industrial engineering tools. How can the concept of Lean be applied to schools? Hensley reminds us that perfection cannot be achieved. We are on a journey forever. The shift that is embedded in the Lean process moves the individual from doing what you are told by management to one where you are engaged in making things better for everyone, including the students. It is the personal internal motivation in a culture of innovation which drives the organization towards the desired outcome. The school I have presently worked in for 9 years has planned, studied, and acted upon a series of processes to create focused instructional practice and improve data-driven results in student numeracy and literacy performance. Over the past 18 months, there has been a more focused shift to the writing process. Following the Lean plan, there have been many discussions, reading, and participation in professional development activities to gather material and information about the consolidation of a united approach to teaching the writing process to students that is engaging, continuous, and improvement focused. In the fall of this school year, the staff shifted their theoretical discussions to a plan of action. They talked and wrote about what it was they would need to do with and for their students to engage them in a fun and directed focus on improving their individual writing. The starting activity of a school-wide write provided numerous opportunities for reflection on what the students already knew, what skills needed to be further developed, and how they would support them to see the improvements they wanted for their students. This kind of personal, professional reflection comes from a confidence in themselves and each other as risk takers and innovators, a strong sense of self-confidence in learning as professionals, even with the possibility of failing, is needed to move this project to the action required to see individual and organizational performance improvement. The positive culture of the school where individuals are valued, cared for, and respected is critical for this project to be successfully implemented. Performance first. In this school, the staff and students have demonstrated successful implementation of plan, do, check, and study in the areas of reading and numeracy. Completion of the work necessary for successful attainment of these goals was completed in relation to the objectives set up as a collective group of professionals. Effectiveness of the process through data-driven analysis was crucial, and a new plan for data-driven results will be critical for the writing process. Decisions need to be made through consensus, and regular reflection about the processes and outcomes will be critical for future improvement and the celebration of milestones. Productivity requires a culture where everyone is engaged in making the organization better every day through learning individually and as an organization. This will be obtained through workflow, as each step of the process is reflected upon and improved. Standards for student work expectations must be set by the team to ensure production is objective and supports just-in-time production. Sequence of steps and pacing is critical for various stages and the age and ability of all children working through this process. The collection of data is determined, varied, and measured along the way to ensure continuous improvement. An organization realizes the potential of engaging the entire workforce in the efforts to improve the organization. Every action can be simplified into a process thinking of what to do, the input, and conversion of thought to action, or processing to output. Focus should be on the system, the processing and developing a greater understanding of what we do, why we do it, and how we can do it better for everyone within the organization. It is the workers themselves who know the best way to complete the process. Some of the techniques to be considered in this working and learning process could include process flow mapping, which is an informative graphical depiction of the work process that includes the sequence of work steps, materials or information flow, roles of team members, and decision points. The process map can depict the current, future, and ideal state of the writing process. The map process could also include a value analysis to keep the team focused only on the work which adds value to the desired outcome. A cause and effect matrix could also be used to evaluate various improvement options based on consensus and specific criteria. The school politics and policies must support the writing process, including time and resources. Humanness is a required necessity if this is to occur within an open organizational culture. The core beliefs of servant leadership, listening, empathy, awareness, persuasion, foresight, stewardship, commitment to people's growth, and building community are critical to the positive advancement of this cohesive working group. Just yesterday, a teacher on this staff who's working on their master's degree was reading about leadership practice which fosters professional growth. She was pleasantly surprised and happy to report that the description in her text of the desired leadership approach was a reflection of the environment she works in. This spontaneous reflection confirms the present school culture as one which does provide the support needed for professional and, in turn, student academic growth. Resistance is reduced by ensuring everyone understands the purpose of the change. In this school, the request for the change came from the professionals, guided by the performance data, which demonstrated that a concerted effort created the environment which supported the desired results. Following the lean plan of plan, do, study, act is embedded in this school culture. Change in and of itself creates anxiety and uncertainty, and as a collective, this work group is supportive of each other on the learning continuum. My professional expectations are high and my door is always open. This provides an opportunity for individual and small group conversations about reflective thinking on intended outcomes. I do ask tough questions to ensure the process we have selected is the best one given the desired outcome, and to ensure that possible resistance is identified early on in the process. A balanced leadership approach from within allows leadership to emerge from any member of the team, given the desired outcome. Managing resistance to change is critical for future success. The silent resistor is encouraged to share their reservations, and as a learning team, we work hard to listen for what is not being said to get at the core of the worry, which is often behind the resistance. Communicating the change is reminded as needed, and employees are always encouraged to contribute however and whenever the process dictates.